Duncan Police Department responded promptly and caught the guy behind the store a little ways near the Truck Stops of America. A car chase ensued. Bad guy decides he's wanting to shoot at the police, so he starts, as he's driving high speed and reckless, he shoots at law enforcement. Two of the deputies get over there from Spartanburg County to assist Duncan along with linemen. All of them pursue this vehicle, get down around Spartanburg Community College where the road's blocked off. Somehow or another he loses air in two of his tires. I think he hit something. I think he hit the median or he hit the side of the road. Anyway, the tires are deflated and he's making a U-turn coming back at officers. One of my officers did a great thing and he rammed him head on and made the chase stop. Gunfire still was going on, and bad guy got hit a few times. I don't think they're life-threatening. We hope that they're not life-threatening. But I'm super proud of how our officers responded. From Duncan, Lyman, Spartanburg County, you're not going to do that. I don't know what this young man's issue is. We prayed for the officers. We prayed for the bad guy too. But it's not by God's grace that we didn't have anybody killed. There was lots of rounds shot. So I'll try to answer some questions. I can't give you the identity of the officers or the suspect. I'm gonna let that come out when it unfolds. We still working the crime scene. And to all the public around 290, we're very sorry we inconvenienced your trip to school and work this morning, but we didn't have any choice. We have so much evidence out there, we have to get it. So go ahead.
Did the suspects get anything from the McDonald's?
I don't have a clue. I don't know.
Can you talk about the process of gathering evidence and why that takes so long, since it's obviously hours later, but that road is still blocked? Tell us about that.
Well, there's so many shell casings and magazines and those kind of things for our weapons that are laying out there. And anything that's involved in this, we need the South Carolina law enforcement to get it and process it and make sure our stories are correct, which they are. And we're good. We did the right thing. But we just want to make sure that SLED does it so nobody can think that we're trying to cover for anything. We want to be a clear glass of water. That's why.
Is there any indication at this point that this robbery was connected to or other armed robberies that happened earlier this week?
It's been thought that, but we haven't confirmed it yet, and I really hope it is. I hope this is the guy that's not going to be able to do that again. So.
Were any officers hurt?
No, he had an airbag deployment when he rammed the suspect vehicle. I think it was put out a little easier today that there was a wreck. No, we rammed him, and I'm thankful because he saved lives. We get him a new car. We got one ordered for him right now. There was somebody posted on Facebook that their husband was having to back down Highway 290 to keep from getting into this. That's how bad it was. There were other people out there. My thing is, I want you to remember, the public has a right and has an option to retreat. We don't. We have to keep going, and the officers did a great job.
And I know you can't reveal his identity yet, the suspect, but do we know the extent of his injuries or what they include?
I just know he's got gunshot wounds.
And I think this is the ninth officer-involved shooting in Spartanburg County as a whole, and the fifth involving the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office, as opposed to just one in the whole county last year.
Sure.
Do you have any indication as to what has led to this uptick, or why there's been such a?
I don't. We're not doing anything different. We're not treating anybody any different. We really can't control that. It's up to the person that makes the choice. Okay, I'll give up or I'll start shooting. That's the only person that can decide this. I wish, if I knew a way to prevent all these, I promise you I'd buy 10 of them, and give them away. But it's really up to the suspect.
What about at the McDonald's? Anybody hurt there?
Not that I've heard reported. I'm sure they're shook up pretty bad.
Any estimates when the road will reopen?
No, ma'am. I got to go through there too. I got to go around. Somebody asked me already, well, what color was the suspect? I said it was really hard to tell through the hail of bullets. After the gun battle was over and it being nighttime, we found out that he's an African-American male. He's a local kid. We hope his injuries are not life-threatening. We really do. We don't want him. We just wanted him to quit shooting. That's all. So I'm really proud of the deputies. And I want to put this in there too. After the officers had a gun battle that lasted about 6 miles with this kid, he quit shooting. So we go render aid to him. You know, that's what we do. We go render aid to that young man. After all he's caused and the chaos he's caused, we still go provide first aid for him until the ambulance takes him on to the hospital.
Do we know, can you say anything about his age or anything like that?
What charges at this point?
I don't know. We're waiting on Sled. We're waiting on Duncan. We're waiting on us. We're trying to just work all that out. It's gonna be a few. Yeah.
Was McDonald's open at the time? Or
Man, I don't know. I think the drive-through was open. He might have gotten in. I don't know yet. So. Yeah, Sled's handling the independent side of it. You know, we're always going to look at our body-worn video cameras. We're always going to make sure our officers did the right thing. And from all indications and everything, what they said, it matched. So I don't have any issues. Our guys are great.
And just so we're clear, since a number of different agencies responded to the scene, the officer that did stop the chase through the head-on,
Was a deputy.
Was a deputy. Okay.
I'm really proud of his actions too. You think about it. He knows that there's a lot of gunfire coming from that car, and yet he drives head on into it to make sure that the other officers don't get hurt. You know, to me, that's classified as a hero. I don't really care how you look at it. You know, I tell you time and time again, these officers out here are very different people. You know, I don't like it when they have to get involved in those things, but they really handle it with the minimum amount of force necessary. There's not an officer on this staff, I can promise you, that says, yes, we want to get in a gunfight, or yes, we want to hurt somebody. That's not what we want to do. We'd prefer everybody give up and we do what we got to do and move on. You know, we'd prefer the bad guys quit doing this. But until they do, we're going to respond appropriately.
And the 6 mile of that gunfight, can you walk us through? So it was McDonald's on Tuckapaw,
Mm-hmm.
and then do you know where the chase once more?
It was pretty close to where it ended. I don't know if that's 6 miles. That's a long way, though, to be shot at. 2 feet's a long way to be shot at, you know. So they're driving up Highway 290 really fast, and
And the suspect shooting while driving.
he's shooting out the car. And he hit a couple of cars, so it wasn't like he was just making a lot of noise. He hit the car.
Police cruisers or?
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah, he hit the police cruiser.
Is he the only one in the car?
As far as I know.
So this was coming like from Burnside and shooting across 290 across 85. Is that how I see it?
That's right.
Is that right?
If you go from Burnside School toward 221 or toward Moore,
Yeah.
Spartanburg Community College, the other McDonald's down there at 290 and 296, just going toward the other
So
one.
that's when you have that's when you had Duncan and Lyman involved.
Well, Duncan
That's what
actually saw him right behind the incident of the robbery,
Okay.
and he's the one that was really keen on going, hey, there's the bad guy. He tries to stop him, and phew, it takes off from there. And it got ugly really quick, too.
Yeah. Will there be any surveillance video that you guys would use in the evidence?
We'll use everything that we can to make sure that everything was done properly, and I'm 100% sure it was, but we'll check it anyway.
And is that surveillance video anything that we could have access to today? Or is that
I don't even have it yet.
And just so I'm clear on this, no one was injured?
None of the officers were. I made one of the officers that hit the guy head on. The airbag deployed, and I wanted him to go get checked. So that was on me. I want to make sure my guy's okay, because he, you know, his adrenaline was running out his ears. He gets punch drunk from the airbag, and he's having to be still in this gun battle until the bad guy gets shot, you know, a few times, and then he's kind of walking around out there, you know, excited. I mean, this is a crazy thing. So.
And Chuck, so sorry, newsroom was just asking because they were looking for a McDonald's on Tuckapaw. Do you know the address? Because they're unable to see one on Tuckapaw.
It's 290 and Tuckapaw Road by the TS of A.
Okay, they're listening right now. 290 and Tuckapaw Road by the TSA.
Truck Stops of America, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
290 and 85. I believe that's all I'm going to say, actually, because, I mean, I've kind of given you basically all I know. You know, again, I want you to pray for the officers. I want you to thank them when you see them, too. You can pray for the bad guy, too. We don't want nothing bad happen to him. We just want them to quit shooting at us, you know. So everybody that's listening, if you don't want us to shoot you, don't shoot at us. It's really easy. You know, I've never had an officer shoot at me because I don't shoot at them. So, I mean, I ain't trying to make a joke about it, but it's really that simple. Stop. You know, just stop. All right? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Quite well.